Hello and welcome to Design. My name is Maria, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I recreated some of the latest runway shows from my own closet. Let's get into it. In particular, I'm going to be covering Ulla Johnson, Etro, and Isabel Marant shows. In case if you're wondering what are the trends that are popping up from all of these shows, I have a few videos that you might like that are listed down and below in the description box, or maybe just to wait until you finish this video and there's gonna be a little link on the screen for you to go to a playlist. But right now we're trying to be more curious about fashion, more curious about the ways of wearing your own clothing, maybe giving your wardrobe a new feel, a new look, just by experimenting, maybe copying a few looks from the runway. If you're kind of new to styling, or maybe you're in a little bit of a rut, you can just go and try to copy a look. It's just styling. You're not plagiarizing or anything. It's just inspiration. Not everything is a success. If you didn't like the look, now you know that that doesn't fit your aesthetic, or maybe it doesn't fit your body type, and you should not try that again, right? Let's just get started with the first show, and I'm gonna start with Ulla Johnson. A little insert from the Vogue website on this show. Who knows, maybe we'll have our own post-Spanish flu roaring 20s moment. Johnson riffed on a Zoom call. This collection leaned more 70s and 80s than it did flapper, but there was new sumptuousness to Johnson's fabrication and treatments, signaling her strong belief that post-COVID-19, women are going to want to look polished in public. See the ambered colored lace of a handkerchiefed hem dress, or the metal stud embroidered on the harnesses worn over a simple black dress. Mostly the show was very boho for me, exactly like the 70s kind of. The paisley print, there was lots of layered second skin garments with layered overtop dresses, mixing of prints here and there, volume with sleeves. I quite like this. It's kind of my warmer style. If I'm trying to be more feminine, I would actually go for this kind of a look. Here's the first look that I've tried to copy, and in any look that you're trying to recreate, just don't be discouraged if you're missing something. You can easily replace it with something else. So right here, we have a voluminous sweater with a light white skirt with some brown knee-high boots. So here is what I had, this sweater that I'm wearing right now, more of a darker skirt and a belt. And looking at accessories and kind of hair and makeup, I tried to copy that as well, just to give that aesthetic. And a pair of more chunkier knee-high boots. I love this look. It is so feminine, like a little bit country too. Maybe it's because of the boot that I chose. You could also wear it with a cowboy boot. I think it would be so cool with that boot instead of this. It will just give you more country. I really, really like this outfit. The more voluminous sleeves always give more of an effect on a waistline because there is more volume at the top, and then if you have it a little bit tapered here, or maybe just like tucked in sweater, like right now my sweater is tucked into my bra, so it doesn't create more volume in the skirt if I tuck it in there, right? So there's more kind of a difference between the volume in the shoulders and the sleeves and the waistline, and it just kind of ties that up. I love where my skirt ends at the knee, just below it. It is usually the most flattering spot for a skirt to hit, or maybe there's another really flattering one all the way to the ankle. These are the most skinnier parts of a leg, unless your legs are very slender and they're almost the same width. But if you do have more muscular legs like myself, I do prefer them to end at the knee or at the ankle, because those are quite narrow places on the leg, and wherever you see a cutoff, that's where the eye goes. Okay, let's get into the second look. So this time we have this contrast of patterns. Let's see, we have an overcoat in plaid and a little kind of more feminine dress, a little tote bag we also see just a open toe shoe. So I just took a floral dress that I have. I didn't really have like the bow thing dress, so I kind of layered a shirt that has a bowl thing. You could always add a scarf maybe and just tie it around. I also have a plaid poncho slash cape, which I thrifted and I love it a lot. I paired it with just a regular structured bag of mine that kind of fit into the color aesthetic, and I have more of a chunky high heel that is kind of a clog thing that is becoming popular at the moment. I don't know if I'm a super fan. I thrifted these, so I don't feel that bad about them. But yes, once again, having kind of the same hair and the same makeup, the same earrings that the model has, so kind of a longer earrings, more of like a clean ponytail with a center part or a side part. There was like that or this, and more like a smoky eye. The next look that I am trying to recreate is this very kind of it looks like paisley, but it might be a smaller flower print, a winter print, which means there is a dark background and flowers are lighter in color or like whatever, but the background of the print is dark versus it being white and it being all like summery. All right, so we have that dress with more voluminous sleeves and a kind of a brown knee-high boot with very long earrings. So I have this paisley dress with a darker background and a lighter kind of I don't want to say cowboy boot, but like a little chunkier boot in a lighter color. I didn't have super duper long earrings, so I just took my regular earrings and put some chains on them. I don't know, I probably wouldn't wear it in public like that, but I tried, you know. I tried. Still having the same hair and the same makeup, and I quite like this outfit. I usually wear this dress maybe with combat boots or maybe a darker boot, but I quite like the little contrast of the boot and the dress. The lighter boot picks up the pattern in the dress. So I would definitely wear this again. This is a very, very fall like outfits for me, for sure. All right, the next outfit that I was trying to go for was this leather skirt. Once again, kind of a not oversized but very voluminous sweater at the sleeves, and the same kind of a boot situation as the previous few looks, and a little bag on the side. All right, let's take a look what I have created. I have layered a kind of a check print button up with more of a mustard colored sweater with kind of, it's a little bit voluminous. I tucked in the sweater for it to be more of a cropped top into my skirt, I believe. And I have this pleated leather skirt, and I decided to go for a darker boot just because I tried it with the lighter one that I had and it didn't really work out for me. So I decided to go for the darker one, and it kind of tied nicely with the bag that I chose. I love this look. Definitely going to wear this fall. I feel like it's such a Halloween vibe, a little like a Wednesday feel with a color, but like being all pumpkin spice and like mustard, you know, yeah, I love it. Yes, once again, this is very office appropriate teacher vibe right here for me. I love it, and I'm definitely going to wear it. All right, this is the last look for the Ulla Johnson show, and it's a layered look once again. We have more voluminous sleeves with a layered dress over top, some tights, and I'm not sure what kind of heel. I think those are pointy toe heels, but I might be wrong. Once again, really long earrings though. So this time around, I don't really have exactly the same thing. I just have a button-up black shirt with somewhat of a voluminous sleeve, not quite as voluminous as the other one. Once again, a paisley print. This time it has a light background. Hopefully you get the, you know, the winter and the spring different paisley prints, one being on a lighter and then the other one on a darker background. I have these very funky tights. I feel like they match the aesthetic. I wish the dress would have been on a darker side, but I didn't really have anything that matched the silhouette and the length and etc. of the one in the show. And I'm just wearing kind of an open toe shoe, very simple, and wearing like a silver version of the earrings just to match the dress a little bit. And I belted it. Of course, I love belting everything. And yes, quite like it. Wish it was a little bit darker, the little dress, but would probably wear it if I had the occasion to. If you're enjoying this content so far, please consider to like this video and subscribe to this channel, as this will really help me out by letting algorithm know that I'm actually creating good content. Thanks. All right, so the next show that we're going to go into is Etro. And a little insert from Vogue. Etro said, if you see people going out, how they are making their outfits, I don't think there are those odd distinctions anymore between outdoor and indoor, leisure, business, between everything actually, which is a sort of freedom that is developing today. There was a time when 80% of Etro's women's wear show would have seen Runway created by long-hemmed, richly patterned dresses in velvet, muslin, and chiffon. And right now we're seeing more leggings, t-shirts, bombers. Although this was by no means a decoratively muted collection, the usual Etro pattern clash was reduced to an extent, replaced by dialogue between print and solids, notably a series of patched quilted garments, including hoodies and jumpsuits. The entire show was very, once again, fall colors, very like olive green, a few mustards, a few oranges. There was a few pops of colors like pink and blue that didn't really belong to what we usually think of fall colors, which made a few outfits very fresh. So the first look we're going to try to recreate is this baker hat with very strong shouldered sweater. Whenever you have strong shoulders, it once again accentuates the waistline, especially if you are more of a pear-shaped. The strong shoulders is a great way for you to balance out your figure. We see a fringe type earrings and very voluminous to the floor, long trousers. I love this look. I don't think I have the trousers long enough, but here we go. Here is what I created. I have this straw baker boy kind of similar situation hat. I have more of a longer earring, although they're not fringe. It's all right, we can substitute with something else. I borrowed my husband's sweater and I took all the length of the extra sleeve that would have been like hanging like up to here. I tried to kind of tuck it into the shoulders, and that gave me a little bit extra volume up there. So if you're thinking like, oh, I don't have long sleeves like that to do that, you can just add shoulder pads. Also, I have, once again, like really high-waisted pants that are really similar in color but not quite long enough. But I think it's all right. I quite like this outfit. I really feel like I would go to maybe a little market like this, maybe go thrifting like this. A very casual, very down-to-earth outfit. Love it. Would definitely wear it. All right, next outfit over is this one, the color pop that I mentioned before. We have this kind of, is it a paisley print blazer? Quite muted in color, but very bright in pattern. We have a really bright pink vest with kind of a brown trouser. Once again, very flowy, very wide pant to the ground. Quite like this outfit. I don't have anything that bright of a pink at all, so I substituted with a yellow shirt. I know it doesn't quite have the same punch, but I quite like it. And I just took my oversized blazer, thrifted, the same pants as the previous outfit, the same shoes as the previous outfit, and just went with it. It's an okay outfit. I can't say that I'm like, wow, I'm super proud. Can't say that either. But it's just, it is what it is. I think maybe if my blazer did have some kind of pattern on it, it would have made it a little bit better, but you know, I tried. All right, let's get into a third, I believe, outfit. And here we have a kind of a mustard yellow turtleneck, once again with the fringed earrings. We have paisley print trousers. I have a similar colored turtleneck, so I just put that one on. I don't have the paisley print trousers or anything like that, so I have kind of these snake print ones, a little saddlebag that I just took, wore my longest earrings. I quite like this outfit. It's super casual. Maybe go to the grocery store kind of casual. Maybe stay around at home kind of casual. Probably it's just because of like the pants themselves. But yeah, anyways, let's move on to the next outfit. All right, so here we find the leggings that we read about, and we have lots of volume in the sleeves. Very voluminous. I think it's like a little jacket over top with a pointy toe flat shoe, some statement belt in there also. So for this outfit, I decided to go for like, I have these tights and they kind of have like this leathery sheen to them. And I just put on a faux leather shirt, belted it. Instead of having a belt underneath it, I just put it over it. I feel like it has kind of a similar silhouette. Maybe I prefer mine a little bit better just because in the reference photo, the pelvis and the legs seem very small in comparison to those large sleeves. And right here, because I'm belting it, my shirt up here, the bottom of it creates a little bit of an hourglass effect, so it's a little bit more feminine. I know that sometimes that's not what everybody goes for, but I like it better this way for me. All right, you guys, so the next outfit, when I saw it, I was like, yes, I'm gonna do it. This is gonna be so easy. All right, so it's this outfit. We have a very deep v-neck. I don't really have like, you'll see what I have. Okay, we have a belt and kind of a skirt that resembles that. It has like lots of scarves in a different colored print on them and very, very high boots. So for this outfit, I took all of my scarves from like 2010 and I tried to make a skirt out of it. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more easier to do, but it created so much volume, a little bit more than I expected. I kept the same ties just because I didn't want to like have any kind of, underwear showing. So I just kept them. They're, it looks like I'm having like really, really tall boots. That's all right. And I have this very deep v-neck, but because I actually have boobs, I can't really just have it just there, so I have it would have like opened up on me and nobody wants to see it. Oh, I guess some people wants to see it. Anyways, so I have this kind of a laced up effect in the center. I never wear this top. I got it as a gift. This is very gypsy-like for me, like too much gypsy-like. I feel like I'm going to tell you a fortune or I don't know, curse your family or something like that. So maybe it's gonna be a good Halloween costume. Yeah, I don't know. I had more expectations. I felt like it's gonna be like this outfit that I'm gonna be so proud of, and I'm not. Let's get into a different outfit, shall we? Okay, so we have this very oversized t-shirt that is like almost a dress. It's belted with some very tall boots. I thought that this was gonna be an easy one. My husband's 6'8", so I was like, I'm just gonna borrow one of his t-shirts and it's gonna be cool. No, this shirt was still too short for me to be wearing it as a dress, so I added a pair of shorts underneath. Nothing, nothing crazy. Put my tallest boots, although they weren't flat, it doesn't really matter. And I belted it all up. Quite like this outfit, maybe not for like fall, winter, just a little bit cold, maybe like for like really beginning of September. I know that some people live in more of a warmer climate, so maybe that is possible in your area. Like for me, this is too cold, but I still quite like this outfit. It's very chill, although I had to turn the t-shirt inside out so the logo wouldn't, be there. I still quite like it. All right, so we have the next outfit, very sparkly, which might be a little reference to the 20s, but I don't see it. Once again, there is a nice print on it. We have, once again, those tall boots and some form of fringe earrings, I believe. I dug out of my closet this very sparkly t-shirt type dress that I bought for myself thinking I'm gonna wear like for New Year's or something, but I really don't like how like the fit looks on me. I prefer something that is tighter on my waistline. You probably should know that by now. And once again, I'm having the same tall boots, a little fringe type earrings that my friend made for me. Actually, I don't mind the dress here for some reason, but I still can't get over like the straight cut dresses for me. I don't know. I prefer to be more feminine. Like my style revolves around my waistline, and it's a little bit difficult for me to accept any other style for me, but it's okay. All right, so the next outfit and the last for Etro, we have this turtleneck, bright orange turtleneck with a more of a like a olive green sweater over top with high-rise shorts and a kind of a ethnic pattern with once again super duper high boots with a little bag underneath. Okay, we know that I have those items. Yes, I do. I was like, yeah. Once again, wearing my husband's sweater over top my kind of a mustard looking turtleneck. I have these pair of shorts that are very fall color palette, and those boots that I wore. Love this outfit. Maybe for like the beginning of fall, quite like it a lot. You know, if you watched my videos before, I didn't fit into those shorts anymore, but now I do. Not because I lost weight, because I actually ripped the seams, like not ripped, I cut the seams underneath these little flaps, and now like I feel so comfortable in them. A little hack, but it only works with these types of shorts. Anyways, I really like this outfit. Definitely gonna wear this. Moving on to Isabel Marant. Let's read a little bit from the Vogue. This critical moment, Marant said, is giving more time to designers to experience new ways of showing clothes and expressing different styles more and more. I feel like there's no one trend, but different ways to approaching fashion. The more diverse it is, the more interesting it is for me. She exercised her futurism through leathers and vinyls and skinnier silhouettes, which all felt very 80s sci-fi pop culture image of the futurism. Rather retro, Marant's futuristic folklore and the spaceship cowboys reminds her of the Walkman, the 80s answer to the life-changing technology of the future. She sent the portable cassette players out as her show invitations. During the fitting, she soon came to regret presenting her young models with the device. Most of the girls didn't know what a Walkman was. She said with a laugh, mortified, "I realized I'm getting old." One of the girls said, "What is a walking man?" Oh my goodness, I know what Walkman is, so can't be a model anymore. About the futuristic part, like I don't know. I can't really tell that I see that in the runway that much, but now that I read it, like I did see a few looks and I'm like, what? So let's take a look at what I did try to recreate. And the first look is very cowboy, like, or cowgirl, falling with sleeve, some embroidery of flowers, Bermuda shorts with a very cowboy-like belt and a cowboy boot. I didn't really have a top that matched that, so I just wore the sweater again, yay, because of the volume sleeves. I feel like it creates the right silhouette. I wore my Bermuda shorts, forgot about the belt probably, and the boots. You've already seen them. Once again, giving that almost a cowboy aesthetic. I quite like this outfit, definitely would wear it, but maybe like on a cooler, like summer evening rather than fall winter. I don't see any part about this being more of a futuristic aspect of the 80s, but you tell me. All right, so the next look, maybe a little bit futuristic, a little less cowboy. It's the very oversized kind of a coat blazer thing with a kind of a metallic, is it a turtleneck? Is it a necklace? I'm not sure. With cowboy boot, a little bit cropped one, and a bag with some fringe. I don't have a bag like that, so I just skipped it altogether. I put on my widest blazer that I have. I kind of tried to put the color in on itself, so it kind of creates that, you know, just a different silhouette. Also put my necklace on. It has like some metal fringes, so I felt like it was appropriate. Kept the shorts just because the blazer wasn't particularly long enough for this, and put on a cowboy boot. Guys, I was so excited. I thrifted these and I'm finally wearing them. So majority of cowboy boots are pretty expensive, even in thrift stores. And like you can't really find anything under $40. And I found these for 20. I don't know why. Maybe someday I will. But so proud of myself. Quite like this look. You can see my sports bra underneath. I don't mind it. I quite like it. I quite like the outfit. It's just, once again, fall, winter, having shorts. Don't get that for, you know, my area of where I live, but that's okay. The next outfit is more like a winter floral, which is a paisley print. Remember we talked about it, the black underneath. We have a knee-high boot, also kind of a cowboy style boot, but very kind of higher, taller. We have a belt and a little vest and a little green bag. I don't think I have the vest. Yes, you already seen this dress already. Once again, paisley print, the same cowboy boot, don't really have a different one. And instead of a green bag, I have this kind of a mustard yellow. I thought it was gonna look good together, but now that I see it on the screen, I don't really like it together. I would just probably substitute it with more of a neutral tone, maybe a brown or a black bag instead. But yes, I don't mind it. Oh, and for the dress, it's all the way to like the neckline. So I put it like back, and not inside out, but like the back is in the front. How do I say it in English? I don't know. Anyways, and I just opened up the zipper and tucked in the little triangles. So that gave me a V-neck that we see on the model. Pretty cool little tip, trick, you know. And I quite like this. It's very feminine, very kind of cowboy, cowgirl, western. Okay, next outfit, we once again see the same paisley print, this time only the top, and we kind of have, I'm not sure if these are pants or these are a skirt with the futuristic boot. So we see a kind of a metallic boot that give us the future. I'm guessing that's the future that we're talking about. A little belt, some very long fringe earrings. Okay, so what I did, I just kept my dress on, zipped it up all the way up. This time it's not a V-neck, and I put a pair of pants over top. So the only problem with this is like I had like almost like a diaper effect because my skirt was like trying to get into the pant legs. Yeah, but I did get a little bit more volume in the pants themselves, so yes, I don't know. I think if it was just a black skirt of kind of the same length, it would have worked a little bit better. Yeah, I'm wearing a belt and I'm wearing some kind of, not a French earring, but you know, something that would fit the aesthetic. And I'm wearing the metallic silver shoes, not quite as tall, not a boot, but like more like a bootie, I guess. Quite like it. I would have never paired it together. This is why I'm doing this, you guys, to broaden my horizon, taking down my blocks of what to pair together, what not to pair together, figuring out new tips for styling. Quite like this outfit. Probably would wear this to work or to maybe even like a church situation, like more like a formal event, I guess, but still casual. Yeah, it's odd. Like, I don't even know where I go nowadays. Anyways, let's go move on to a next outfit. And we have a velvet dress in black, kind of a quite a low V-neck. We have, is it a choker? Is it part of the dress? I don't know. Some long earrings, black bag that somewhat looks like a bucket bag slash a saddle bag with the same boots. I do have a velvet dress that I thrifted that my husband absolutely hates. And I put on a choker, kept the same shoes, kept the same earrings, and have a black bag. That's so easy, nothing to it, quite like it, like very casual, not, I don't know, is it casual? Like, I quite like, I would go anywhere like this, to work, maybe not to church, maybe like cover the cleavage. Let's move on to the next outfit. So here we once again see a bright pattern. This time I think it's like a floral pattern. Once again, a winter floral on a, is it a blazer? Is it a jacket? Probably a jacket. We have some high-rise leather shorts and once again a shorter type of a cowboy boot. This time around I have a kind of a patchwork jacket that is kind of a little bit cropped, have some leather shorts and the cowboy boots that you already saw. I quite like this outfit. Maybe I would wear this maybe with like a tight or something for fall winter. Maybe a little too much like for office, I think, you know? Like where else would I wear this? Maybe to a bar or something. Still quite like it, just can't really think of places that I would wear this to. Moving on to the last outfit of the video, and we see once again the same print of the jacket. And is it a choker in like that silvery thing? I don't know. A little top underneath and leather pants with kind of a leather boot that almost look like it's one piece, but I'm pretty sure that it just looked like it's one. Didn't really quite have the same things. So here is what happened. I put on just like a black tank underneath, put on my black faux leather pants with just a little kind of a, like almost a cowboy boot. It has some stars on it, so I thought it was appropriate. The same blazer slash jacket that I wore just now, just opened it up and having that shimmery thing as the necklace that was in the photo. I quite like this outfit. It's once again a very kind of trying to be modern cowgirl thing. It reminds me a little bit more of like the 2010s. I don't know why, but it does. Maybe the necklace because it's from that era. But I still quite like the outfit and I would probably wear it somewhere. But I have so many outfits to choose from and not enough places to go to, so maybe it would not be the winner like of me picking an outfit, but it is a little bit warmer because of the length of the pant. Alright you guys, thank you very much for watching this to the end. I really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed already, please consider to do so. Once again, you can check out the latest trends for fall winter. I have a few videos on that, whether it's makeup trends, color trends, shoe trends, bag trends, actually like clothing trends. I even have a video for guys if you want to, you know, spice up their look a little bit, or maybe you are a guy and watching this video, say hello down in the comments below. And yes, thank you very much for watching once again. I hope you guys have a great day. Stay classy. Bye.